You know,
I mean,
I wasn't talking about him.
That's fair.
Wasn't him.
Well, hello everyone. I'm sorry that we're late. Apparently, my child has touched all of the audio equipment in the past week while we were off, and we had audio problems. So we are back up and running, and hopefully you guys can hear us.
You can't say everything it smells like peanut butter because of him. Because it smells like peanut butter, it's because of you.
It's delicious.
Also, I have to say, ultimate dad joke is that your name now is I'm sorry that we were late.
Yeah,
So, hello,
Yeah.
sorry that you're late. Nice to meet you.
But hopefully we are back up and running. It does say that we have audio, so that's a good thing. Sorry about last week. My work caused us to not be able to meet. So
Also,
really, I just wanted to build suspension.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, also the curfew too.
Yeah, we also did have curfew. I didn't consider that. Yeah, it was totally because of curfew, not because of my work.
Matters out of our control.
Yeah.
Responsible community members and so on and so forth.
That's right.
So, let's go ahead and kick off with the question of the session. So if you're watching now or watching later, the question is, what fictional universe would you like to play a campaign in? So any fictional universe out there, whether it be Doctor Who, Walking Dead, or even X-Men, which one would you like to play in? And then my fun fact, and I've kind of decided that this is going to be where we're going now, but I'm going to start doing fun facts for the different characters that I play through the sessions.
There you go.
So I'll have to come up with my own.
There you go.
Hey, Anna, good to see you. But Claude, who has traveled most of the main continent, has never sailed. So he has not seen any of the other continents or islands.
Now hold on. He's
That makes
never
sense.
sailed.
He's never sailed. He took the
He's
ferry.
Ferry.
barged.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
want to make sure that
He's
we're clear
taken
on
the
that.
ferry, but he has not sailed.
Just making sure we didn't have to retcon everything.
And then he traveled through some mountains. So,
There's a really long bridge.
but yeah, so once again, I'm Bryce. I'm your dungeon master, and these are my friends.
Hi.
Hey guys.
So, Tim, kick us off with your fun fact.
All right. I will say that if I could do a campaign in a fictional universe, I'd have to say I think that doing one in a Pokemon setting would be really cool, where you've got trainers and you've got trainer abilities, but also you have a Pokemon that you've got, or maybe like you've got a couple of different ones, and like instead of having abilities, you got Pokemon that you can bring out
That's cool.
and do like a
Animal companions out the wazoo.
something like that. Yeah, just something to think about. So sorry if I stole your answer, buddy.
You can still use it.
Yes, it's you don't have to be original.
It's not his by himself.
So, Anna, something that, if you're still watching, something that you'll appreciate, once we hit 50 followers, we're going to do a one-shot, and I'm fairly certain it's going to be a rock and roll one-shot. So, it'll be
Oh yeah, that's right.
very
Yeah.
interesting play, but where we are going to be a band, and each of the different bandmates will have to play an instrument of sorts in our fictional universe. So.
Mhm.
So excited.
But yes, I
Rocket
figured you'd
mayhem.
appreciate it with all your awesome music that you do play. So,
All right.
fun fact.
So my name is Tim. I am playing Gazmak Trustygob, a goblin sorcerer and entrepreneur. And fact of the day for Gazmak, his favorite music is freestyle jazz because it's chaotic. You never know where it's going. It's just like him. But he doesn't know that. He just really likes how it's just like it's completely made up as he's going. So, yeah, there you go.
You would pick a music one.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm going with, too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Sattler
it
says,
can be your answer as well.
Sattler says that he'd like to do a well done Star Wars game.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really fun.
Yeah.
there's so many time
I know
periods
some
to
friends
choose
that have
from.
done
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's a good one. Well, okay, since you answered, I gotta answer the question too. Because
You don't have to.
Okay, I don't have to. I want to. I just read the first book in a series of Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. And if you haven't read it, it's like there's these metals and they give you different powers depending on the metal that you like are able to burn. And it's super cool and super unique and everyone has a kind of a different like strength. So I feel like that'd be fun. You can fly, push things. Yeah, so I'm Rachel. I gotta open this up.
I was gonna say,
Smooth transition.
You need to read the Codex Alera.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ooh.
Like, for realsies.
Yeah, you have it.
On your iPad
Yes.
that I need to charge.
Yes.
Poor guy loses charge. Yeah. Yes, okay. I'm Rachel. I play Anasha Evanvale. She's a half-elven monk hoping to turn a grave miscalculation into at least a partial vindication. That's
Nicely done.
That's the hope.
Best of luck.
We're gonna see how that turns out.
Yeah. Yeah. Her fun fact is that she has slept walk since she was a kid, and it scared her parents to death because every now and then she'd find herself awake in the middle of the woods near the house and be like, "Yo, where am I?" She doesn't do it as much anymore, but that's her fun fact.
I was gonna say that's totally not gonna come back to haunt us. Oh jeez.
She's gonna be sleep fighting
Oh,
something.
no.
I had a dream, but there was
Roll for initiative. She's like, she's not
Yeah,
gonna
you wake up.
Why
roll
is
for
everyone
initiative.
dead?
Great.
Everyone would go.
So hey guys, I'm Caleb. I play Ko Dashik, who's a lizard folk champion. Fun fact about Ko is that his most hated thing is killing innocent people, but that's a joke. Yeah, that's just his. He just hates it so much.
He really does.
Like he just really
It's
hates
the
it.
worst.
Yeah. No, but Ko's favorite climate and weather is he loves the rain. Because growing up in the marshes, he would always love it when it would rain, and the marshes would fill up, and they could play sludge ball and have a blast. So
Forgot that you made up sludge ball.
yeah,
I'm excited about playing this sometime.
it would be fun.
My name's Josh. I play a halfling rogue, Cypher Underfoot. And fun fact for Cypher, his theme song, if he had one, would be Hunger Strike by either Temple of the Dog or Small Town Titans do a great cover of it too. So that would be his theme song.
So last time, you have traveled to what you believe were pirates. You found their cove.
They're definitely pirates.
Yeah, they're so piratey.
They've got cannons on their ship.
Obviously.
They're pirates.
I thought I saw a parrot in a patch. What am I supposed to do?
You made a plan. You waited till nighttime to execute it.
Now it was a good plan.
It was an excellent plan.
We
So,
fulfilled that plan.
We started
To
with your
excellence.
plan, and we ended up on the ship. The ship crew took care of several people really quick, dispatched them. Donovan went downstairs, and so did Aaron, and they found women and children in the hull. And
Vicious, ferocious
Hold.
children.
Did you see those children?
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason there's gunpowder and fire happening down there.
Children of the Corn.
so he's currently holding a fireball towards gunpowder because it's unexpected and he doesn't really know what's going on. And you were able to capture one person in which you were
One lucky
going
fella.
to interrogate eventually. Then we transition to the beach team, and our beach team has.
Speaking of,
Yeah, let's get
set,
that.
Yeah, we
we
need to
set
get
because
them.
my
So-
child decided that he wanted to play some.
They're
You
cool
were
looking.
here.
I
Yeah,
would pick 'em up.
absolutely.
Trusty
I was
God.
here-
You shot at the tower.
Yeah, so
he was like
Yep,
right
I'm like
here.
right there.
Yep.
He was over there too, right?
Yeah, he was over
Because
there.
he was one of the ones. That
That's
was
about
playing.
right.
And then, yeah, so
That looks about right.
Josh has, Cypher has snuck around. He peeked into the tent, saw what he believes is a woman and child, but wasn't able to make out much more than that. And otherwise, you have a bucket brigade trying to put out a couple fires.
It's over
Ooh,
there.
there's one fire here if that's it. Oh, more.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah, that's on fire. Yep, that's on fire, and I think this
No?
one is over
Yeah.
here. Yeah. No, we couldn't get that far. so
Oh
it's
yeah,
this one.
yeah. You're right.
so they're working on putting out fires. What do you want to do?
I run up. Hey guys, you look like you need help. I help with the bucket brigade.
Okay, go ahead and roll diplomacy.
19.
Okay. You recognize the one riding the dog. He is one of the people that had attacked the initial thing, the initial caravan.
Ah,
He was the one that escaped.
interesting.
But one of the other ones goes, thank you. Here, take a bucket. And
Can I
hands
join
you a
in?
bucket.
I join in.
Okay. So after a few minutes, you're able to start.
What about what's he up to?
I'm assuming are we in combat or are we no?
You haven't. Combat
Okay.
has not kicked off. Right now, it looks like Josh is helping, or Cypher is helping.
I'm gonna stick to the shadows.
Okay.
and I'll kind of follow him the same path and kind of come behind the tent.
Okay.
Behind like that.
Yeah, for now.
So Claude is going to go ahead and cast Create Water, and so is who else is over there with you guys?
Sanja.
Cammy and
Sanja. Yes.
And Thor? I'm not sure who that is.
Thor?
No.
Is that-
Wrong,
I don't
wrong
think this is a real
universe.
character, by the way.
No, it is.
Is it really?
That is Rock.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
He's
Thank you.
shorter than everyone else.
There you
He's
go.
obviously a dwarf.
And has a hammer.
And has a hammer.
Perfect.
Oh, he does. It's in his
And
right
a
hand.
beautiful flowing mane of hair.
So
Just like every other dwarf.
as you the water starts to take out the first fire there, and after a few minutes you're able to get rid of the fire that's on the lookout.
So they're putting out the fires. They just.
I know I'm confused too, but they don't know.
As that happens, go ahead and move Claude and
Claude is the orc.
Claude is the orc.
This guy.
Yep. And Sanja, who is Go ahead and move them forward
How much forward?
to where they could talk to him. So just around the corner there. And Claude, greetings. I noticed that you have you've got fires going. Usually we try to keep them contained into like a fire pit, but we are happy to help. And
So passive aggressive.
the main guy, he looks like a wizard.
Who's the main guy? This guy?
Yeah. Thank you guys. So what are you doing here? And he looks to you.
We were just passing by and saw flames. So flames are bad. So we figured we would help.
Well,
I don't know how they noticed.
thank you. We
Plant
really
worker.
appreciate that. I don't.
Are we?
So
no.
we're told to mess
We're
with you.
giving you guys a hard time.
Okay.
No,
So-
definitely wouldn't have done that.
So no.
I know. I was like, what is happening? Like, they're not following the plan.
This is a giant joke for you.
Oh no! I was sitting here. I was like,
You guys got here.
"You guys
later.
have gotten us on role playing. This is a little much."
You guys are mean.
So for the
Not
past
everyone
2
here are
weeks,
murderous.
Yeah.
Rachel and Caleb have been freaking out
Oh,
about becoming the bad guys in this story. So
at
we
least be bad guys and make us.
I know. Come on, guys.
Oh, so
Everybody,
weird.
no.
everybody's making widows.
That's right.
Join in.
I was sitting here. I was
Cool
like,
thing to do.
so we thought it'd be funny to
that
go
was
ahead and
smooth. Even
introduce
asking
you.
like, "Oh, are we in combat yet?"
So we're gonna go ahead and go back to
Go
where
back to
we
where we
were.
actually were.
Cypher come around. He peeked into the tent. The 3 of them are starting to bail water onto the guard tower. And that's where we truly are.
Wow.
That was the
Oh.
actual
Oh.
plan. Cypher,
All
what would you like to do?
Realizing that they can probably see more of me than I want them to, and because I didn't get a good look in here, and the people who I did see seemed non-threatening, and everyone's distracted, which is the idea, I'm actually going to basically tip up, I go up underneath the tent into the thing, ready to fight, but also I want to find out if these people are in trouble and if I can sneak them out.
Okay. Go ahead and
Basically right here.
roll your stealth
and
check. Does you slip through?
there. All right.
Vis-a-vis.
It's real bad. It was going to be a natural 20, but instead it turned into a natural 2. So that's a flat 10.
Okay. So no one on the outside recognizes it, but as soon as you slip through, they're like, "Hi."
Oh, I didn't expect the people.
Yeah.
I figured the people inside would. I just wanted to make sure that they. Could
You're
see
far
me.
enough away. I feel like that you can roll safely.
So there's
Where
a
you want them?
in the back corner where they.
Over here.
Oh,
Over
sorry.
here?
So where you peek through the tent, they would be against
Oh,
that
so,
far wall.
So I just basically appeared right in front.
right in front of them. Well, hello there. Seems dinner is served.
Great. So,
Roll initiative.
They get the actual bad people.
Oh no, yours is coming.
Oh.
Am I using stealth for this?
Yep.
All right, I'll take
Me as
that.
well.
Yep. The whole crew.
That's an 11 for me.
Alright, so Gazmac 11, Cypher
23.
23, nice. Who else we got over there? Oh, all of my people.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Brock.
You're gonna be doing a
Well,
lot of
half of them actually.
playing by
'Cause
yourself
We do
over
have
there.
4 on our side.
Brock.
He was
Yeah, I'm not
definitely
sure
on
why
the boat.
Donovan's kind of swimming around.
He was definitely underneath the.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe that's why he got pulled off. He went out
Yeah.
below deck or something. Who's that guy?
The short
That's
boy.
Aaron.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Aaron.
he's short.
Right, he is.
I wasn't expecting to go into the tent, so there's more people than I'm going down.
So many unexpected things this initiative fight.
So I need to add 3 more people overall. So how did you guys enjoy your week while you were waiting to find out what was happening here?
I had one day of bitter remorse and then I got over it.
Yeah.
That's all it took for you to get over
Yep.
killing a bunch of dudes.
She actually didn't kill
Wednesday, I
anyone.
was like, ah, and then.
Oh, that's true. You
yeah.
just kind of like hit someone
just-
and then like tapped them.
Yeah,
I-
that's right.
Yeah.
hit them and then brushed
I'm just
them.
really bad at making friends, guys.
It's true.
I did fine.
Yeah?
I had no worries. Yeah.
Yeah.
No remorse. No regrets.
I was just looking forward to giving you guys a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
About
gosh.
killing good people.
It's not like I've already had a hard enough time hurting my own team
That's right.
or anything like that. This water's nice and
All
cold.
right.
Was it left in the fridge? It was the one left in the fridge.
Alright, so sorting, and the female is first.
Oh, nuts.
When we pull up her stat
She had a
sheet,
great hairstyle.
Oh wow.
It's very
I'm-
Merida from, or Merida, I don't care.
Merida.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Merida's
From Brave.
this is gonna hurt.
Also reminds me a little bit of the
Isn't
The
there
lady
like
from
an Alice
Les
in
Mis?
Wonderland?
not the hairdo necessarily,
No,
but
no,
just
I
like
know what
her.
you mean, Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Red Queen.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
That's weird and creepy. Don't do that.
She did say that
50
dinner
points
is
in the card.
served. So.
Right.
What if she just hands you a
I
plate
was- I-
of food?
I rolled pretty high. I was hoping that I'd get to go first. Apparently not.
Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so first attack misses. The second attack will be a 30.
Yeah, that'll hit. I'm not even going to bother with my nimble reflexes because it won't do nothing.
And that will be 11 points of damage.
Shoo.
Who did we run into?
And I need you to make a athletics saving throw.
You mean reflex?
Athletics. She's going to try to grapple you.
Okay.
Or a strength-based saving throw. Either one.
It's a nothing either way. I fail.
You do.
You do.
And now she's going to bite you.
Yikes.
Cool,
Do
cool.
not become a vampire.
Oh no. Might be kind of neat.
I already don't like the sunlight. I don't need any help staying out of that.
Does a 20 hit?
It does not, because I use my nimble reflexes.
Sorry, what's grapple do to you?
Probably removes all your decks, therefore it hits.
Ooh, this lady's creepy.
We will verify.
Gotta just use the front door, man. Walk in and say hi.
I have a feeling it probably would have resulted in the same thing.
Maybe.
Granted,
Could've
I
been
wouldn't
better
have
'cause,
been
you
in.
know, they could have
gripping distance. They would have at least had to use an action to get to me.
Yeah, so she is going to bite you. She gets a bonus for it.
Yay.
She rolled minimum damage. Hold on.
I was like, I have a feeling I'm going to roll with a new character anyway.
That will be 8 damage.
Alright, not yet.
And she seems to be a little healthier.
Oh gosh, gee, I wonder why.
Claude, help.
I was gonna say
Lightning bolt this tent.
this encounter. This encounter is definitely geared around having a bunch of higher level people in the party.
Yeah. Cypher, you're up.
Cool. Alright. Well, what do I need to do?
You can use athletics or acrobatics to try to get out of it.
Then I will try acrobatics to get out. Well, I was trying to see. That's what I'll do. It's not gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work, Bryce. Just tell me.
Copy.
Yeah. Oh, that's cocked.
Roll high, please.
How about a 27?
That works.
Okay.
You were able to escape.
Woo! All right. Then I
You had to beat a 22.
bolt. Yeah, I threw a natural 19.
Good.
And it was, to be fair, the cocked roll was between a 10 and a 12, which
Would have put you close.
neither one would have gotten it. So I was gonna say the 12 might know. I just bolt out of the tent.
You moved into
Back to the bucket line.
Well,
Hello,
what I'm going to
friends.
do is I am going to. So I've got. See, there's 1, 2. I'm going to drop caltrops in this square.
Okay.
3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably all I can do because that's 3 actions,
Yep.
right? And I'm like, I just shout, vampires.
Vampires!
Everyone's like, hey, we're Cypher.
Sorry.
What?
Rock.
I was like, oh man, not yet,
It's like,
please.
oh no! Stab!
Alright, so
Down.
Brock, he's going
Oh
to
my goodness.
move all the way up to where you are.
Brock
Cypher.
is
Yep.
this guy.
So that'll end
You
up being
want
a
him
double.
here?
He'll come to the other
or
side of you.
Here?
Yeah.
Alright.
And he's going to go defensive there.
Cool.
Good job,
I'm
Brock.
glad I didn't go in. Oh gosh. Just trip over caltrops.
Claude. I don't know why I play all the characters.
Gee, I wonder whose choice that was.
I was hoping that the level 5 group was going to go to the ship alone or to the beach alone.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be very good use as a resource, Bryce.
Yeah,
Right?
we're trying to be smart.
Claude is going to move forward.
Like just at the fire, or
Come around between the 2 fires.
That's not Claude.
I
Oh
don't know who
yeah.
people are.
Claude's the hat work.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much movement does he have? 25. I'm assuming that's what most people have.
He
No, Brock was
has
speaking.
30.
Ah, well there you go.
Okay. What is he going to do? He's going to. What's the distance on that? Touch, not gonna work. He's going to cast
Enlarged person on the flames.
a heightened storm surge or tempest surge
Fancy.
on Arrow Guy. Suto.
Not Tetsuo.
Wait, he's named?
Not technically.
No.
He fails the reflex save.
Oh yeah. It's a character from one of our
Other campaigns.
the first campaign we actually played.
Got it. Okay.
That's when we learned after the fact that elves and half elves are immune to sleep spells.
Yep.
Oh,
They sure are, aren't
the
they,
fact,
man?
but the fact that we didn't know that saved our bacon.
Alright, so that's going to be 14 electric damage. And that guy is now clumsy and takes 2 persistent damage every turn.
Dang.
That's sweet.
And that is Suto.
Minor healing potions are 1d8, right?
Yep. Alright. The goblin dog is going to move up to Rock.
Like so?
Yep.
I assume he has enough movement to make it?
Yeah.
I figured. They have like 40, don't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be close to us. Misses. That one will hit.
Can you count movements first diagonally, or is it ever only like
So the goblin dog
that?
It's diagonal.
That means
runs up and takes a bite with his jaws and does 7 damage. And make the saving throw, and he makes the saving throw. Gazmac.
Really? Okay. So I'm seriously considering setting fire to the tent. I think I have to. So 1, 2. No, I'm right.
Hey, you're
range.
in range.
Yeah. So I'll use produce flame and set fire to the tent.
Okay. Roll to hit. Just don't roll a 1.
That would be 1.
Was
No
it really?
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like,
set your
7,
own
9,
hair
or
on
1.
fire.
That's definitely not a joke. That is a 1.
Soda would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Christ, you jinxed him.
So,
Please don't. Oh, and I'm standing right next to the
yeah,
tent.
you are.
Thanks, you jerk.
Roll damage.
Ooh, you hit something.
That is max damage.
How much is max damage?
That's 9.
How you feeling, Josh?
You're not the
Are
only
you
one
unconscious?
anymore.
If I'm on fire, I am completely unconscious. Yes.
You got hit by a fireball.
Oh,
Actually, no, it would be Claude. Claude between you two.
Oh,
So yeah,
thank
Claude would
goodness.
get hit, not you.
So so it was so he angled it that
He
way.
just-
yeah.
He tossed it and just he got a minor twinge.
I was going for a curveball
And
and
it didn't curve.
Didn't curve.
Stop trying to curve the bullet. Jeez. Thanks, Angelina.
Oh, man.
So Claude takes 9 points, you said?
That's correct.
Wow, that's a decent
That was a good little
Yep.
there.
4 plus 4 and plus 1 for my ancestry bonus. If he's on fire, he also gets plus 1 on the subsequent burning too. So
If he's on fire, wait, what's the DC for it?
uh,
Kazmak doesn't take orders, apparently.
They're gonna jettison all
chaotic.
of us like betrayal.
I wouldn't blame him.
I know.
Oh,
Each
sorry.
one of us is gonna hit one of the champions.
Sorry.
at one
On
point.
critical success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Would a 1 against my ally be
No.
considered a critical success?
Oh, man.
He certainly didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And from
in the back of the head.
All right.
For
Oh yeah, I forgot you still have.
last action, I will
Run and hide.
Apologize.
I'll
Yeah, what's the sorrow action?
I'll cast shield.
Okay.
Raise my DC just a tad.
All right.
From Quad.
Yep. And there goes my streak of not hitting my allies.
So Cammy's gonna take 2 steps towards me. She's the bow.
All right, towards you. Do.
Yep. And now she's gonna take aim at the goblin dog and goblin on top of it.
She's gonna throw one and shoot me in the eye.
Well, she rolled a 3,
Well, it's not a 1.
which gives her a 17 to hit,
Shoot.
Oh.
which will hit the
man.
dog.
Must be nice.
2d8. And that's enough to finish the dog off. He's still there.
Oh,
The
because of the
rider's
rider,
there. And then her second shot will be at the rider, and she will probably use. All right, and that is a miss. The little guy next to our vampire, the red cap.
Yeah.
He's gonna scuttle out of the tent
Scuttle.
the way that you did.
Caltrops.
He's going out the way that you.
Oh, that I came
this
so
in.
way?
he's chasing you.
Oh, like this way?
Oh wait, no, you went out.
I went out
Yeah,
the
you
front
go.
door. Yeah, dropping the
So yeah,
caltrops.
he'll hit the caltrops.
right there.
Yeah.
So he takes
1d4.
Well, maybe. He's got to succeed at a DC 14 acrobatics check.
And he fails.
Nice.
So now he takes 1d4 piercing damage and 1 persistent bleed damage, and takes a -5 penalty to his
Move speed.
move speed.
Nice.
All right.
And that's no longer a difficult terrain.
Okay. And then he is going to slash at Rock with his claws.
Is he going to stay in the square?
Mhm.
Okay.
So just.
Ah!
Yeah. That's exactly how I meant.
Did you roll damage? You need me to?
I rolled damage.
Okay.
You rolled max damage.
Nice.
In sync. Ah.
Ah! And that will hit. And that is 11 damage.
What a cat.
Man, these tent dwellers are villains.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can take those off.
Get ourselves into.
Random vampires. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Vampires that were set up to just be the battle that the other guys were going to take on, but here we are. Don't worry, the ship team will get some vampires soon too.
Oh gosh.
What does that even mean? Are the children vampires?
Well,
No, they're food.
the one right there is most definitely a vampire. The one that was next to her.
You're probably right.
So then we'll frame it like this: we saved you from vampires, women and children.
Yeah, but we don't know if they've already been fed upon. So
Yeah,
they're
I don't know
either
how anything happened.
Already known to
right.
be. Yeah.
So they could just be
Turning
pre-vampires.
themselves, yeah.
They're prampires.
Cream pan.
The rogue-ish character over here. Yep. Move him all the way between the two. He's going to try to take a shot at Claude. So between the two flames.
So up
Yep.
here or just over here?
Further up where you were the first time. Yep. And he's going to use his hand crossbow on Claude if you remain invisible. And Claude doesn't see him. So hand crossbow
This could have been pretty dangerous if we talked to them too.
is
I'll say.
going to miss.
Yeah, because vampires are good at the whole
Oh.
you now believe me kind
Yeah.
of stuff. No, nobody wants to be a thrall.
Mm.
Dang it. Sanja's turn.
You can do it, Bryce. This is
We'll
great.
get to play someday.
Yeah, so here's what's gonna happen. Because I'm done playing everything.
You're just gonna walk through and just say what happens while around us.
So the 3 closest to me,
These.
yep, they're all thralls.
Okay.
And Sanja and Cammy are going to end up fighting them. So remove all of them from the board.
Just.
What does thralls mean?
They're under the vampire's spell.
Yep.
Oh, enthralled.
Yes.
Get it.
That will be much better. So, as the fight continues, they move off into the battlefield, and you can't quite hear what's happening because of the roar of the fight.
They're fighting the
It's-
bucket
no,
brigade.
there we go. It's just the fog of battle.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
the smoke. It's,
Well,
There you
it's
go.
like you have a
Ting,
choice.
ting,
Do you fight this battle or this battle? It's a branching path, right?
There
We
you
chose-
go.
we chose
Choose
this
your own
side.
adventure.
Exactly.
We're choosing the one that involves us. I mean,
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright, so Sanja is gone, so is Cammy. And
For my next
Well,
action,
then-
I'm going to run to the other side of the battle.
I want to go help those guys and get away from the dude I
my
shot in the back of the head.
Goblin Dog's dead.
See ya.
Alright.
But the goblin's still there, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
the goblin is still there.
Cool.
And our second child is going to
Here
come
you go.
from the closet.
What?
So that's basically a bedroom there.
Yeah.
It's going to come
This
out
This
here.
little guy.
Then you go.
and come all the way up to its twin there and stop.
Wait, are these kids or cats?
Kids.
Oh, I thought you said cat before.
No, they are children.
Just as evil, though.
That is a strong child.
They're vampires.
They're vampires.
They are vampire children, yes.
Yes.
You know, like all of those
Just
movies.
as evil
I
as
just
cats.
thought it was like raw with cats, and now I'm like this little kid.
No. Nope.
The female vampire is going to move out. And she's going to head towards the water.
Oh,
Like,
like
you tell me
Go
when to
all the
stop.
way to the edge of the water there. And for... none of you can really see it.
Nobody sees her turn into a cloud of bats.
She does not turn into a cloud of bats yet, but she seems to be trying to communicate with somebody.
Oh boy. My turn.
Cypher.
All right. Well, I am going to basically run around and hook behind Claude. I am going to take I have a potion, minor healing potion,
Okay.
and I'm then going to hide
Okay.
behind him.
Fair. It's close to
Totally
Gasback.
uncowardly like. And that was super, super cool and helpful. A whole 2 points.
Could save your
So-
life.
It wouldn't have against Flamey Pants over there.
That's
No.
right. Flamey Pants is a good nickname.
Flameo.
Oh, here we go. I need to do.
Done for the night.
That's a 12.
Retired.
Go home.
A 12 to hide?
Yes.
Alright, well, as far as you're aware, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Don't you love those words? As far as you're aware.
All I know is that my neck hurts and
Sorry.
his flame is hot.
Alright. Brock is
And I'm
going.
not feeling nearly as well as the minor healing potion said I was going to.
Well, it is minor, yes.
Yeah.
Brock is going to move to the goblin dog on the side of closest to me.
Like
Well,
this?
You keep coming around. There you go.
There you go.
So you put all the enemies in front of him.
Just the
Okay.
right?
And he rolls a natural 1.
No
Does he
around.
trip and fall off of the green, like into the,
Into the
into
sand.
It's deeper sand than he was expecting. It just sinks in a little bit. He will be in difficult terrain.
Awesome. Brock fell into the sand trap. He's going to have a hard time. He's going to have to use his wedge to get out of there.
And his second attack was not good.
A bogey.
Just a little rust.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna shake it off.
Just,
So,
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Claude is going to hand you a. Actually, he's just gonna shove a healing potion into your face.
All right, I'll tip my head back and just try not to get more of it on me than in me.
That'll be 2d8 plus 5.
Nice.
Well, you want me to roll for that?
Yep.
All right. Let's see if I can do better than minimum. Well, throwing
Doesn't
stuff on
appear
the
so.
ground. I'm just like,
I don't want it.
that sand is feeling a heck of a lot better. That's a lot.
You're gonna
better.
heal full.
Yeah,
for sure.
so that's 14, 19. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back in ship shape.
That's right.
Yeah, 'cause
Claude might
that
need
was-
his
I
own.
was like, yeah,
I
that
know.
was 100
Not
gold
that much,
worth of potion there rammed down my gullet. I'm not complaining.
He's going to
Tastes like
storm surge
sunflowers.
once more. Natural 20.
There we
Finally.
go.
That's the Claude we know.
There he is.
I don't think Claude has done anything not cool yet.
Yeah.
Like everything he's done has been successful and epic.
It's all bait and switch.
His hair doesn't look so good now in the back because it has like a little trim, like a little burn.
So with his Storm Surge, if he rolls a natural 20, will it hit multiple enemies?
No, so
okay.
for the natural 20, it will cause them to be clumsy for multiple rounds. So, yeah.
That is if it just doesn't outright kill the goblin.
Yeah. Because it does double damage. So that is. And it's 18 plus spellcasting, which is. So that kills the goblin. So yeah, once again, you just see the storm starts to surge in his hands, just like a Kamehameha. And this little ball just travels out and.
so cool.
Incinerates.
Like airbending.
That's cool.
That cloud.
Oh
Guys
yeah,
back.
I forgot. I was going to mention that my fantasy world would be the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That would be a good.
That
That
would
would
be
be
so fun.
Yeah.
I would be an Airbender.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna try setting fire to the tent again.
Yeah, but
no,
no,
he's
I'm
right
not-
there.
God, let's see how this plays out.
I will.
Fortunately,
I
I'm
will,
healed enough that
I will
your
take
max
my
damage
first
won't kill
action.
me.
I'll take for my first action. Though, I will step forward in front of them.
Well, what if you rolled another one and you throw it behind
like the,
Like in
like
bowling.
a bowling
We
ball.
bowl, yeah.
You set me on fire, I will stab you.
You're full health now. You're fine. Okay, that is a 17.
Okay. That will hit the tent.
What's the DC of a tent?
Not a 1. Is what I told you last
That's
time.
fair. That's fair.
Not
All right, and that is max damage again. So 9
9 points of fire damage
You're on
to the
fire
tent.
tonight.
to the tent,
Well.
and hopefully the small vampires.
Alright, so I'm going to give them a reflex save. One will fail, one will pass. So one of them is going to take 9 damage.
There's one that's hurt already and one that's not, right?
no, none of them are hurt yet.
Yeah.
That one
you-
hit the Caltrops, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It did. You're right.
And
it
it
did.
should take bleed damage on its turn, unless it's made an effort to remove all the pokey bits.
Here, so it will take 1 point of bleed damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it is going to charge out at Brock.
Which one?
The one
one
in the
in the
doorway.
In the door.
Yep. So it comes like. There's some sound effects for everyone.
That was great. There's the expression back.
Speaking of, where's my fireball sound effects, huh?
I didn't cue it up to them. So
That's fine. That's all right.
And where's the?
We'll
Ah!
cue it up.
That's right.
Alright, so that is going to miss on both attacks. And then the other red cap vampire child
Ooh,
is going to come
we're all
out
good here.
and move towards his initial prey. So towards. Take him to Claude because he's not. He actually
Technically,
does not see Josh.
well,
or
also
Cypher.
Oh wow!
Cypher's in the same
That's
spot
real
as
bad.
well. So.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
He's hiding behind.
I
he's hiding.
well, I was
behind
gonna
him or
say
hid
I
underneath?
read it wrong the first time, It just means that I can use someone larger than myself. I don't like enter their space.
Okay.
I can just use them to either hide or stealth.
And that'll be 2 misses.
Take that, child.
So quick cutscene. On the ship.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
So this happened just as we. He's
So
like, what do we
just
want?
Pretty much, this is almost to where you guys are at now because they were going to give you time. The flames had to build up. They were giving you time to get out there.
Mhm.
So at this point in time, the ship explodes. I need you both to make reflex saves.
Oh no!
That's
What
that's
about
real
all the
bad.
kids and Donovan and us and them?
But the bad guy wanted to talk to us. We didn't get to talk to the bad guy.
Wait, we're doing what? I'm sorry. What's
Someone's
save?
going
Reflex
fishing
save?
for
Reflex save?
cadavers.
I rolled a 9.
Oh no, 13. I mean, with 10 as my reflex, that's pretty bad. You did a 9?
What'd you roll? You
I
rolled,
mean,
I rolled a 4.
Pretty terrible, yeah.
Natural 4.
Oh, jeez. So, what other characters were you guys interested
well,
in?
you know. That was my arm.
That's right.
You and I just like, well, that was sad.
You both take 12 damage.
A leg-only monk.
And you are now...
Like in
No, now you're really a pirate. You can get a peg leg and
That's
take it off
right.
and beat people with
So-
it because you're a
Right.
monk. It's a
Oh,
real
man.
quarterstaff.
Uh-huh.
Makes it. Donovan doesn't, so he gets 12 damage. Weird.
I mean, he's
Well,
down there
he
with
is-
the gunpowder.
Down below.
Yeah.
Did he do that?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was accident.
You're about to learn why.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Well,
You'd think a wizard would have a
that's
high
okay.
will save.
It wasn't
Apparently
that.
not. Oh, he was probably attacked.
As it explodes, roll perception. So
Hey.
the ship is now sinking. You've gotten a little bit of blast that has come up. You're still on a boat that isn't sunk yet, but it is actively sinking.
13.
So 24.
Okay. You see 4 bats fly out from under the cabin.
Okay.
So how much of the ship just exploded? Like how? Where? I just poof.
So where Donovan is, it shot aside closest to the first cannon.
So like this whole chunk is kind of gone.
So it kind of up, and it is actively sinking on that one side.
Oh
So the deck's starting to
So
tilt
the-
down.
gosh.
Yep, so it's going to start tilting
Okay.
towards the beach.
Don't worry, I got you. We'll make it out. I think I saw some bats fly out, actually, now that we mentioned it.
It's like-
What?
All right. Well, I was going to do a thing, but now that I have an immediate target that apparently doesn't know I'm here, I'm just going to stab him in the face.
Weird.
A whole lot. With a natural 20.
Oh,
All right.
Yep.
And it is not. There we go. So that is
Go for that.
those and this guy.
Beautifully done.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, it could have been better. So that's 13, 15, 23 damage.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
You hear from
He's always been
my
dead.
children
From the smoke.
from the
From
woman.
the-
Over
I
there.
didn't know how much you could see. I said you
She could probably
I
feel
am
it.
going
True.
to use
Well,
that
there are a lot of
action
kids that just...
to hide again. 16.
As far as you're aware, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Brock is going to swing away.
Swing away, Meryl.
Hey, he's gonna hit.
Oh.
That mad about it, huh?
Yeah.
So
distraught.
As far as you know, he's mad.
That is going to be 15 damage. And that is going to finish that vampire off. So it bursts into flames and screeches as he connects with his fire hammer.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Claude is going to move up to Brock's side, and he's going to throw.
Oh yeah, his pitchfork
trying.
of returning. I don't know what it is.
Pitchfork of returning.
Okay, try.
Was he a farmer?
He's gonna hit her with the hoe.
First one will hit.
It's like a boomerang, but it's a pitchfork. Okay. Close
Yes.
My pitchfork of returning, y'all.
His rake of returning.
Alright, that's 11 damage. And then it returns to him, and he's going to attempt it again. And he's going to miss, and then back to his hands it comes.
So cool.
Gazmac.
Alright, I will step forward. Is that as far as I can go?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So 25.
25.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about right if you went with the diagonal.
Okay, we'll go for a produce flame on
Okay.
Vamp Lady.
Alright.
Oh, good. I was like, did he kill me?
Not yet. That's a 15.
15 total.
15 total.
That will miss.
Figures.
And that's it for your turn.
Mhm.
Alright, she's going to move up to Claude.
Oh,
Not Claude.
This could hurt. No. Claude's not much higher than you guys. So,
He's also injured.
Say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't like her meals well done. You saved his life.
That's right.
That's what it is.
So she had pulled out her rapier and went to slash him with it, and it continued past him and ends up falling into the sand.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's
Sometimes
just
somebody
strong.
else
I mean,
throws
it
a
works.
one.
And then she claws him with a natural 20.
Oh gosh,
Angry mama.
that's unfortunate.
Who needs a
Vampire
sword?
Mama. Yeah.
2d. So that's, I need some more d6s.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't need more die?
Hmm.
15
That's kind of cool.
plus 12, so 27 damage.
So 9 plus 27.
Claude is now on the ground dying.
Oh no.
Too bad our battle medic's busy killing
I
innocents.
know.
Hey, we don't know that now.
Killing innocents and getting themselves with walnuts.
So she
And I
just,
prepared steak
as
rice, too.
the rapier hit the ground, she comes back with a claw and just catches him right through the throat into the chin, and he just falls backwards. Cypher.
I am. Going to draw my hand crossbow and shoot at her.
Alright. She actually does not see you. She
Sweet.
rolled a 2.
Well, I miss. So I will try again.
Oh.
Cool. 2 natural 3s.
Oh.
But I didn't hit Claude or Brock
That's true, you didn't hit
Or-
any of your friends.
or the other
Oh.
guy.
Or the other guy.
The other guy.
The other guy.
That's right. That's right. That's. I saw you almost set me on fire.
Hey, sound effects.
Yeah, I pulled it up while we were.
I was just about to say, I was like, I think your computer needs to be looked at. It sounded like
It's awful windy over there.
Alright, Brock connects with his hammer.
Yes. Rock, 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 rock.
And that is going to be 12 points of damage. 4 of them fire. Then he'll attack again. And miss. And attack again. And miss. Claude. Oh.
No, he's got to make a death saving
make-
throw.
Oh, he does.
Death saving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Natural 20. He is
Oh, nice.
stabilized.
Yes, God.
Did you expect anything different?
Even in death.
No, he doesn't get back up. He's just
He's
not.
just not
He's
dead.
just
He's
not.
zero.
He's
no
just
longer
not
dying. He's
actively
just-
dying.
There.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Gazmac.
Just a little less trouble.
All right. I'm gonna cast True Strike as a spell for my first action,
Okay.
Oh, fancy.
and then my second action I'll do Produce Flame. So I get to roll twice and take the better result. So that's
Nice.
first one's 16. So 16 plus 8, so 24.
16 plus 8, 24 to hit. That will hit.
All right. 6 damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. Alright.
Yeah.
She looks. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh no.
She reaches out her arm. And I need you to make a fortitude saving throw. Gazmac.
I was like, she doesn't know I'm here.
That's an 11.
11?
Yeah.
Alright. DC is 17. So that is a crit failure.
Wait,
What?
it's not 10
10
below.
under, sorry,
yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna
It's
say
regular failure.
it's a
You
regular.
take full damage. So you receive. You take 3 damage. You have 1 persistent bleed damage. As dark tendrils come out of her fingertips and race through the air. And they hit both of you.
Both of who?
It's Brock.
Oh, I was like, not little old me.
And you have 1 consistent bleed damage.
Yep.
So at the top of your turn. And she's going to attempt to
Dark tendrils. Ugh.
claw and miss
Creepy.
Brock.
It's like
Yeah.
Cypher.
It's a fancy trick.
Does, as far as I can tell, she still can't see me.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
And if I missed, that wouldn't have alerted her
Wouldn't have,
last
nope.
time. Cool. Then I will just.
keep on.
Yep. That's marginally better. 17 will probably miss.
17 will miss.
That 8 will definitely miss. And then I am going to move back here and hide behind this edge.
Okay.
You're gonna hide behind the fire.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
real
but you
hard to
just
see
throw-
past.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm very dark behind
Just
it.
want to make sure that you know where you're going.
As long as I'm not hiding in
It's just
front
the
of the
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
Escaping those dark tendrils.
No, wait, that is not kind. Sad. 12.
Okay.
Jeez.
As far as you're aware.
Don't.
I just left it at. I figured at this point in time it's
It's a given.
no. That
Unspoken.
as far as you're aware, you are unseen. Alright. Brock is going to attempt to hit. That's a miss. That will hit. That's another 13 damage. And she still looks fine.
Yikes.
Can we bring in Sandra and all of them now at this
She's
point?
still busy.
Really? Those 3
Yep.
guys? Those punks?
Dude, thralls are bad news bears, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Claude is alive, so that's good. Gazmac.
All right. I think I'll do the same thing as last time. I'll cast True Strike and then I'll go for an attack.
Okay.
Produce Flame.
Does True Strike take an action?
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
So I'm not going to worry about that second roll. So then it's.
Do you get some sort of bonus for a,
Yes,
for
I
a
do.
crit?
Yes.
Persistent fire damage.
Fire
right?
damage, that's right.
On critical success, they take double damage and 1d4 persistent fire damage. So
4 persistent.
8 times 2 is 16,
Mhm.
and then a persistent 1d4 persistent fire.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead. Is the thing your turn?
Yes.
All
So
right, go ahead and roll the d4 persistent damage because it's now her turn.
and let me.
Oh, and don't forget to take your damage.
I gotta take my damage. Yep.
Yep.
Let me just
Take your medicine.
Also gain a +1 status bonus to any persistent fire damage you deal.
So
I'm not
it's
sure what that.
this is
So it's
1d4
1d4
plus
plus
1.
1.
Okay, just making sure.
Nice. That was excellent.
So that's 4 more damage.
So 20 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicely done.
So she's sizzling a little bit, but still doing fine. She looks to you, Gazmac.
Who wouldn't?
I need you to make a.
A death saving throw.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
This will be a will save.
$20.
Nice.
You fail.
Oof.
Steep.
Oof.
She's
She's-
yeah,
She's higher vampire person.
Yep. Let's see what can she.
Instead of Gazmac Trusty Gob, it's now
Glad we didn't do
Gazmac
Curse
the
of
Thrall.
Strahd.
What?
Oh.
I'm glad we didn't do Curse of Strahd because
Yeah.
I'm sure there's tons of vampire things.
Oh wow. Heighten, she can affect up to 10 people.
Oof.
with this.
No.
And you're so tiny. how do you fit 10 people's worth of sway?
Burn your friend.
Oh gosh. Which one?
That's
all.
the command.
That's the command. Oof.
Well, he's already done
Well,
that.
at least you you know, you got a minute to think about it.
So the first action you have to take is obey that command, and then you're free from the command.
Okay.
My turn.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna still shoot at her. That's better. 21.
That will miss.
That will miss as well, and I will hide again with a 17.
Okay.
Man, there's gotta be something else I can do.
Brock is going to continue swinging away. First one will hit. That's 14 damage. And the second one will hit. It's 13 damage.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll tell you later.
And the third one hits.
Kill the witch.
I was not expecting all three of the hits. And that was max damage. Okay, so as she starts to fall backwards from the last hammer blow, she's beginning to emulate.
Immolate?
Emulate, yes. Not emulate.
She's playing Street Fighter 2.
Who's she copying?
Her eyes turn all red. I see you now. Seek me out.
I can't hear. I'm too far away.
They better tell us about this when we get back here.
What happened? Nothing.
Does
Making s'mores.
Does that
What's going on with
break
you
his
guys?
command?
We helped with the bucket brigade.
No, he still has to follow through with his command.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
So Gazmak, it'll be your turn.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I take my damage.
Yep.
So I'm go one more down.
Oh,
All right.
You just said friends. I can burn you.
I'm going to take out my flint and steel
Okay.
and go and try and start a fire on Brock.
Okay.
Clever girl.
That's right. Is
He
he,
just has
is
to-
he aware of the Gaius or whatever it is of the command? Is he aware that he's doing something that he shouldn't want to do?
So he has some ability. If he just has to complete it. And That's what he knows. He has to burn.
But
up
he
red.
can. But
if he
he
can find
can
a way
do
around
that.
it, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't
She
sure
was-
if it was just
she
complete
was not
mind
spec-
wipe and
yeah,
then he's
she was
got to
not
go full
specific-
power.
no. All right.
Specific.
She was
to
not
that.
specific.
You have to
So-
burn her in front
Yeah,
of
just to be
fire.
clear, you said that my first action has to be to try and accomplish that. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Which means you cannot move.
Flinton's. Oh, okay.
Well, no. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take out a torch
Okay.
and throw it at him.
Okay.
We'll do
Go ahead
that.
and roll a ranged attack.
That is 16.
That will miss.
Okay.
So you attempted.
There you
You
go.
tried to burn your friend.
There we go.
Good job getting around it.
Thanks.
After she's gone,
I
Brock's
want
just
it-
like, whoa.
You get a point of inspiration for that
Thank you.
because you would find a way to get around a trickster. As
I
a
appreciate
trickster.
Yay,
Fits.
hero points.
And that will end beach combat.
Cool. Then I'm gonna run up and
Can-
use my healing kit on
On Claude.
Claude.
Okay.
I don't remember where the hatch is, but I would try to get down because I think there's still kids and Donovan, and they're gonna get trapped underneath the boat after that.
That's a 23 medicine check.
Okay, so that will succeed.
Awesome.
And I believe that is a D8 plus something.
I don't know. That's
Yeah, I know.
I'll pick up my my torch.
You're expendable.
And then while he's doing that, I'll search the tent.
Nice.
Wait, it's burnt down though.
Oh, it is burned.
It's on fire.
It's on fire. You still get, you're gonna go and do it on
well.
fire. Too?
Claude's awake. He could
Yeah.
put it out for you.
Okay.
It will take. At this point in time, it's pretty well up in flames. It's a
I
canvas tent.
kind of figured.
So she disappeared after the whole seek me thingy?
No idea. Is
She's
there
dead.
is there
She burned
vampire
up.
corpse?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
immolate. That's right.
Yep.
So
Okay.
so we've got 4 fires basically burning merrily.
2d8.
2d8.
Yes.
All right. Well, good. Let me roll another one.
But
Do you want to guess how much he gets to heal for?
2 hit points.
2 hit points. I'm not the battle medic.
That's
He's
right.
too busy killing good guys.
That's
Hey,
right.
we
All
don't
my
know.
lawful people over here
right.
killing fathers.
Let's wait to make those jokes until after everything's
Hey,
over.
cleric, what are you doing? Making orphans. What are you doing?
Sattler says Gazmak was ahead of the curve. Vampires can't grab you if you're on fire.
That's right. I actually used that joke earlier today, and sent somebody the comic that's from. That's a good one. Dr. McNinja, everybody. It's a lot of fun.
All right. So you noticed 4 large bats, 1 larger bat, 3 others fly away, and as she catches on fire, they also catch on fire.
The bats too.
Those bats catch on fire, and they plummet into the ocean.
Come on!
So, what would you guys like to do? You're not. in
Did
initiative.
Donovan come up from?
He's still
Not
down
yet.
there.
He's still down there.
Running down.
I'm like, we
There's
need someone.
kids and him down there. If they don't make it first, I'm
Yeah.
going.
I know we tied him up, right?
Yeah, he's up tied
Okay,
to the mast.
so let's
Yeah,
just
he's
all
tied to the
go.
mast of a sinking ship.
I'll come back for him.
What more do you expect
Last
from us?
words.
So,
I'll get back.
Yeah, I don't
Didn't
know.
we
I
have
don't
a
know what they do, but
yeah, I'm gonna run down with you and
yeah,
Asha and
let's go.
see if we can help Donovan.
I don't know what we
Okay.
see down there.
So
Yeah.
as you enter the hold,
Mhm.
you see a lot of bodies.
Like that.
Some of them are on fire, and Donovan is laying underneath a larger piece of beam, basically.
Unconscious.
He is muttering and trying to push it off him, but he's not very strong.
Okay. Can I roll strength check to?
Yes, the both of you can roll strength.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
natural
there you
20.
go.
Okay.
So with 24 total.
8.
So you think you're helping?
Yeah.
And he just and shoves it off. You're like, I helped.
Go us.
High five.
Are you okay, Donovan? What happened?
Vampires. They're vampires.
Let's talk while we move. How we get up and go up? Because I think we're probably
Let's get out of
tilting.
here. This ship is sinking.
What we thought were women and children are just dead bodies that they've been feeding on. There were 3 that were alive children, but I think they're also vampires because they moved that very quick.
We're going right
And-
to talk.
and-
Okay.
And there was a large one, but I think they all turned into bats and whenever I blew things up. So
We know just.
I got scared and exploded.
Did
Did we make it
our
back up? I mean, I was.
So yeah, you guys are coming back up. On
did
the ship.
our this would be important to note. Did our captive guy get damaged in the explosion?
No,
Because
he
he
did
was
not.
low. He did not.
He- The pillar took the splinter.
Okay. All right.
From it.
Nice.
All right.
Good for him.
So the water has now started to get onto the deck, the main deck,
Okay.
and you are significant tilt.
Yep. So about that ink,
I
what are
need
we
you to make a
thinking?
reflex.
I was gonna. That's.
What are you
both,
rolling for?
both reflex save.
Reflexes 21.
19 with.
Okay, you're both still on the ship.
Cool.
Okay.
So you're working your way across the ship. You're grabbing some rail rope to kind of help you across.
How are they doing?
Let's see who's. Oh, they're both fine.
Okay.
They're the faster of the two. As Donovan comes up, he slips off and falls off into the water.
Okay.
And he starts swimming towards shore.
Okay.
You'll be alright.
Deuces.
Vampires. Do we tie this guy? I hold on.
Yeah.
What do we do? Take him off and keep him with us?
You could rescue me. That would be great.
Let's take it with us.
Oh.
There's all of
I
us.
didn't really have a choice in what I was doing, so none of us did.
Yes.
Totes
Can
not
I
vampire.
perception?
Yep.
Okay. Oh great, 12.
She told me I had to do things, and I did those things. So
Let's keep him tied and we'll carry him with us. Make sure he
You
doesn't drown.
carry him with
I'll carry him
you.
with.
Okay.
I'll carry him.
all right,
I don't know. Are we hopefully can untie him?
go ahead. Yeah,
Well, he's yeah.
relatively easy to untie.
I didn't know if the
Yeah.
ship is like, or
You guys made your reflex save.
okay.
So you go ahead and jump in the water. Roll athletics.
This has been the weirdest night of my life.
So far.
11. Yeah.
11. Okay, so you're still trying to figure out what's going on, but you're making it almost like a doggy paddle at this point in time.
I rolled a 14.
14. Okay. And you're having a little tougher time, but that's mainly because you're also pulling this guy. He's kicking, but he
Yeah.
can't really do much more.
Yep.
So, but yeah, after a bit, you guys all make it back to the beach.
Oh man. Crazy.
Just be glad that you killed her off before the combat was truly going to start on this side. Because you were fighting another vampire and 3 vampire children.
So while they're all
Good job,
doing that, I am looking for loot.
I figured you would be.
I've done my meager best to help Claude out. He's awake and functional. That's all I can really manage.
Alright, let me pull up her sheet. Alright, so the first thing that you find is a +1 striking rapier.
Ooh. I'm
Nice.
just basically gonna swap it out for mine. Look what I found, a plain old rapier. Who'd have known?
It's sharp and pointy.
That's
Who
right.
wants it?
That's-
You find
sorry, a +1 what now?
a +1 striking rapier.
Okay.
And I'll add that to your sheet.
Awesome.
just we'll do it after session. But
Okay, works
remind
for
me. You find leather armor on her.
All right.
You find a greater smoke stick.
Cool.
2 magical trinkets. One is a bloodseeker beak.
All right, 1 second.
Makes sense.
I was like, is it still super windy out?
Yeah, that's super easy
Okay.
on the beach.
No, I was just talking about the music.
Yeah, I know.
Good thing off fire.
I'm
is
a
not spreading.
jerk.
Yeah. Let's say that Sanja put the fires out.
Yeah, they're back now,
Well-
actually.
To be fair, this stuff is pretty all isolated.
Yeah,
It's like it would have to jump. Like once, this could burn down. It might catch some of these up, but
Mhm.
our tents down here, I think,
Yeah.
are far enough down to where they wouldn't
Right.
catch, unless someone wanted them to.
We should probably look at them first.
What are the other two?
the next is a murderer's knot. And a moderate healing potion.
Ooh,
Nice.
all right.
Side note on the moderate healing potion, it does appear to be mixed with something.
Ooh, interesting. All right. Well, I'll put it on my belt where the one I used was.
Okay, and that does 3d8 plus 10.
Okay.
So full HP
And
for us, pretty much.
It's going to taste a little irony.
Well, I'm not gonna take it because I don't need it, but I'm going to note that it looks weird, and basically I'm gonna talk to whoever
Basically.
I feel.
Just put notations next to it. It's mixed with blood.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yep. Vampires.
That heme.
Yeah.
The question is,
Whose blood am I drinking?
whose?
And that will do it for her.
All right.
You also, out of everything, you're going to end up finding 300 gold
Ooh.
Actually, it's money back.
total. As you search some of the tents and stuff, you do find some of the goods. Nothing that's really any of use for you.
Especially because I'm sure much of it's burned.
Yep, but you do find in one of the tents over here. Actually, it's like beside the tent because they don't know what they're going to do with it.
Right.
But you find the ink.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So, otherwise, I'm just going to give it to you in gold because you're going to have some of it anyway.
Right.
You find some basic weapons and stuff on the people, and that's going to end up coming to another 25 gold.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, she had the cool weapon.
Had being the operative word.
What would you like to do?
I'm just standing there soggy with my hand on the rope of the guy. I'm just looking at you guys.
Yeah, let's we should probably interrogate the dude.
Just like vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, vampires.
Vampires. And lots of kids. And dead kids. It's terrible.
Ours were not as dead as we wanted them to be. And then they
Fully
were.
dead, but
Yeah.
not quite dead enough.
Yeah. They weren't the dead we're used to.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So maybe we should talk with this fella here that you brought along.
Yeah, he seems nice enough.
What's your name, big guy?
My name's Seth.
All right, Seth. Well,
You like that, Josh? This is too much for Josh to handle.
He's got that ocean exposure brain damage that causes you to speak in a different accent.
From the last time he tried to
He struck his head when he was being dragged off the mast.
all right, Seth. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard
It's too
way.
easy way.
I'm really into the easy way.
Great, so am I. Tell us what's going on. Why are you here? Who are these vampire people? What did you do?
So,
Where's the treasure?
I'm from the island of Sador.
Where's that?
When is Sador, when it's a jar.
It's the island off the coast here.
Oh, dear.
A vampire named Gula and his minions have taken over Ulfstead Castle. Abominations are devouring the island. The famous vineyards in Wellsworth are withering, and there are even rumors of dinosaurs coming to life. We thought we escaped, but turns out one of the vampires had hidden amongst the women and children and turned a few of the children on our trip here. We were trying to escape, but followed us, I guess. Did you find anyone else?
Vampires. Lots and lots. Oh, wait, I'm not here yet. So I figure I haven't come back
Oh, you're
from
still
doing
looting?
all of my looting.
Anyone else like on the ship or like here?
When did you guys leave?
I don't know. It's been a bit of a haze since she attacked us on the ship. But it's been several weeks now.
There were 2 ships here, weren't there? Did the 2 ships come from the island, or was it just you all?
There were 2 ships, yes. I don't know where the second has gone. We did have a lot more stuff at one point, so there's a chance that it was sent back.
Do I find anything in the tents?
That's where you found some of the
Oh,
goods
okay,
and
okay,
stuff like
cool.
that.
Yeah. So, what do you know about this Gullah guy?
So it took everything we did to go. Well, now they're calling it Gullah Gullah Island.
Yeah, that's where my head first went.
All I know is that he appeared one day and claimed dominion over Sador. And that's when things all started going really bad. Abominations appeared, everything from werebears to zombies. And the dinosaurs came to life. And I guess the 2 of you can roll society. Is that wrong?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Ugh, 6.
All right. You've heard about this, but outside of Ulfstead Castle, they actually had a bunch of almost like a dinosaur exhibit of old remains and stuff. So think Jurassic Park, but none of them were real.
Right. Okay.
Any of them named Sue?
Except they started coming to life. So
Finds a way.
I wonder if one of the portals opened up there.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to know of any portals on Sador, would you? Big purple things.
I think that's where he came from.
Still open.
Gazmack, how do you know what they look like?
Because
Cypher described it to us, didn't he?
Cypher described it, and also Claude described it too. He said that
He found him.
the
he
prophet
saw-
circle or whatever.
Prophet Circle isn't a portal.
Said that there was a portal there.
Oh.
That's where the knowledge of the portals had been passed down.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I figure at this time I come running up to Donovan, who I'm assuming is looking somewhat like a drowned rat.
He most certainly is, yes.
And I'm like, I found your ink! Found your ink, this is it, right? I mean, we've got other problems, but at least this one's taken care of.
Yeah.
He's just. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
Just
Mission accomplished.
Weird, this little question mark removed from the top of his head.
I get just all of a sudden in my journal a tick mark appears.
There's just this giant yellow light that boom. Everybody cheered.
So
I had a real hard time getting it out of my inventory. Before I said something about a quest item. I don't know.
What's going to become of me?
You'll be all right.
I feel like I don't have the jurisdiction to tell you that. That sounds like an Aaron problem.
And Aaron he'd wandered off, kind of taking tally of the different things that had been found, and he comes back and so can any of you check to see if he's still under a spell of any sort?
I can use detect magic if that's
Use Arcana.
okay. That's a 25.
Alright, it appears whatever was causing him to be enthralled has disappeared, and it appears that he's back to normal. Whatever that normal is, you guys haven't really established.
He's clean.
Fair enough. For now, you will come back with us, and we will figure out where we're going to go next, I guess.
And it's like late in the night, right?
Yeah, it's
We
night.
kinda
Or no,
waited
it's
for
early
nightfall.
morning.
It probably is early morning,
yes.
right?
Yep.
We should have attacked during the daytime.
That's why I asked you when you guys were going to attack. Because
Oh,
it
the
made
vampires.
a very big difference in what would happen.
Well, we
know,
we
had
had
no- I was gonna
no,
say, we had
You
no
had no
idea.
indication at all.
No
No.
idea.
Otherwise, it was solid.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well,
Do you feel a little better that you didn't blow up a ship?
A little.
Alive people?
Just a little.
I feel like
It wasn't murder. It was desecration of a corpse.
except for the thralls.
I mean, but
They were already dead.
he's
They were
not
dead inside.
Great.
So back to camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest.
Yes, back to camp. And you gather up whatever supplies you can. You move back to where the horses and stuff were, and you go ahead and set up camp there.
All right,
And you are able to find rest.
let's take a nap.
Big long nap.
is this Olstead Castle? Is it on the map? I don't remember seeing.
Olstead Castle is hidden somewhere in the woods of Sador.
Is the door on?
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say,
you
I
had it,
don't
right?
remember seeing that.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know
because
if
you don't
it's
have
there, but
the
it's right
updated
there.
map.
Oh, we don't have the
I
update.
didn't give it to you.
Hey, no, that's cool. Only, you know, maps don't really update them super well. In the old
It is online,
Nice.
so.
That's right. You need to click agree to the terms and conditions, and you can download it. Shows up on your Pip-Boy.
Just for my notes, Gula was the vampire.
Gula.
Yes.
Gula was the
He
vampire
appeared.
that we killed, or
No.
a different
Who-
one? Okay.
The dude who took
Who's
over.
taking
Showed
over
up
the
on the
castle.
island.
Okay.
Goulash. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, what would you like to do? You wake up the next morning feeling more refreshed. Aaron spars with you a little bit to
Oh,
kind
cool.
of warm up the day. Nothing special, but enough to get warmed up and how you normally would.
Although, are we waking up and it's like 2? It's like afternoon.
It's mid-morning.
We're good.
Enough that you guys have gotten your rest.
Well, if we're sparring, I'm gonna be like, now what?
Well, I guess for now, we head back to town and we devise our plan. If she's any indication of what these vampires could be, I'm going to need to do some more training before I'm ready to take them on.
I think we all
And
could do some of that.
Dinosaurs? Really? Do we believe all of his story? I mean, he kind of was under their enchantment, so...
He's a man by himself, away from his family. I don't see why he'd need to lie.
Yeah. But I guess we'll take it as it comes. Get back, refresh ourselves, and go from there.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are going to go ahead and start riding out.
One more thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Claude a piece of my blackberry pie, and just be like,
Wait, is this the same one you made like a
Yeah.
long time ago?
and just be like,
It's probably all smushed.
no, it's only been like a day or two.
And he left it on the card. He didn't babble
That's
it.
right. Okay, that's
Good
fair.
point.
That's fair.
Come on.
I mean,
There's
who
one
knows
thing
how
in life
Gaz
that I
like
love.
The pie breaks your flow.
No, so I give him a slice of pie. I'm just like,
You
You know.
I zigged when I should have zagged, and here's some pie.
And he took that the wrong way. And got a very weird impression.
Roll diplomacy.
That's an 11 total.
So yeah, he figures out that you're being genuine, and so he takes the pie and thanks you for it, and goes ahead and eats it. And by now the crust is hardened a little more because it's had time to go bad. Because
Age.
I mean, it's only been a couple days.
It's been 5 days.
5 days. I didn't realize we had
Did we
traveled.
travel
So
a
you
long
That's
traveled
time?
for
right,
almost
yeah,
4
you're
total.
right.
Yeah,
You're right.
and this is
These are
probably the
full one.
beginning of the 5th day.
That's
Mhm.
right.
So, but he thanks you and he eats pie for breakfast.
It's got fruit and flour and eggs.
Yeah, not a bad breakfast.
It's a great breakfast.
Alright, so you guys are going to go ahead and start heading back towards Evanvale. Alright, Evanvale.
Is there anything? Cause I went,
Innswood.
Innswood.
There we
Like,
go.
I went
that's
to the
my
restroom.
name.
Is there anything?
The E's got
I knew it sounded familiar.
Is there anything that we should add to our inventories after that? I know
Oh,
Cypher
he grabbed a
looted
bunch.
you. I'll
I did.
carry it on. Okay.
So, yeah.
I figure on the way
Nobody
back we
told us
can
about
talk
it,
about
but-
stuff. So everybody can take 60 gold.
60.
That's right.
He's not going to divide it evenly, says not that we know that.
60 gold. It's times 4.
So dirty.
But we trust him now, so we know exactly.
Yeah.
He was being great.
And he's keeping the really awesome weapon, too.
And
If I legitimately thought somebody else could use it, then
Yeah, no, I mean it is a rapier though.
Yeah, no, it was meant for him.
it's
But
kind of my jam.
It is.
There's just this kind of dull, tarnished, boring-looking rapier, and mine's all nice and shiny and has a little bit of sparkle to it.
And a little bit of vampire blood.
No,
Or people
it's,
blood.
it would have
have your
had
own
it would have
blood.
had blood.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
black, but it's
Yeah.
been cleaned.
Yeah.
to be fair, all she did was throw it in the sand.
yeah.
Oh,
True.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Fresh sword. Only dropped once.
I just imagine who pulled it out of the sand. He's like,
Shing.
Yeah, that's
"I'm the
right.
chosen one.
Because I choose.
Take this. It's dangerous to go.
That's right. But yeah, I don't. Oh, I do ask if anybody needs leather armor. I don't think so. I think everybody has better armor than that.
I have light armor. Oh wait, no, sorry.
You have hide armor, so no.
Hide.
Yeah, it's
Hide armor.
leather's only a +1.
Okay.
Whereas yours is a +3. So
Right.
yeah, that's way better. She doesn't wear armor, and it's probably too big
Yeah.
for you.
I got a fancy jacket. So I'm
Oh,
good.
that's right. And I assume that I would know that the Bloodseeker beak and the Murderer's knot are crafting materials.
Those are things that you can attach to a weapon. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And
So the murderer's knot, as a free action, you can command it, and the trigger is you damage a flat-footed creature with a strike using the weapon it's attached to.
okay.
So that's the trigger. When that happens, this black strand of leather is tied to look like a peace knot when the weapon is stowed. but if it doesn't hamper the drawing of the weapon. When you activate the knot, the creature you damage takes 1d6 persistent bleed damage. If you have the twist the knife feat, the talisman instead deals persistent bleed damage equal to your sneak attack damage.
Oh, that's cool.
And twist the knife is after stabbing your opponent in a weak spot, you tear the wound open and you deal persistent bleed damage.
Persistent bleed damage, yeah. I don't have that.
So that's the murderer's knot. The Bloodseeker beak.
That's the one that gives...
If you hit a flat-footed creature with the affixed weapon, you deal an extra 1d4 precision damage on your roll. If you deal sneak damage to the creature, you deal an additional 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
So 2d4 damage, or the 1d4 is persistent.
So you deal 1d4 precision, and then if you deal sneak attack damage, you also deal 1d4 persistent.
Okay, so
it'd be 2d8. 2d4, yeah. Sorry.
I was like, I'll happily do
Multiply.
it. You'll never need to learn how to multiply fractions. It's okay. I thought that one was the one that gave me the health from them.
That's what the Bloodseeker's beak actually does. It does not do it
For that.
yeah.
Got it. And those are both, if I recall, one-time uses.
Yep. And then you'd have the Greater Smoke Stick. It is held in two hands.
Oh, sad day.
With a sharp twist of the item, you instantly create a thick screen of smoke
That's nice.
in a burst centered around you.
Cool.
It is a 20-foot burst. And all creatures within that area are concealed, and all other creatures concealed to them. The smoke lasts for 1 minute or until dispersed by a strong wind.
I'm going to keep that holster on my belt.
That's cool. What was that thing called again?
Greater Smoke Stick. So, yeah, my guess is that they...
Think like Batman's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's the normal one, which I think I have, is a 10-foot, if I remember.
Yeah. This is where you can see like.
No, I don't have that one.
I'll look on this one.
But those are handy for...
Yeah.
Run away!
Yep.
Squid in real life.
Alright, so as you guys travel back, is there anything that you'd like to do?
I'm trying to think.
Otherwise, we're just going to kind of fast forward through the travel.
I
Works for
think
me.
we can do that. I think we all just want to be home.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are moving towards Enswood, make a perception check.
Come on, big money.
16.
25.
24. It's been rolling really well today, actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing good.
26.
Okay.
Jeez, guys.
You see a large amount of smoke coming from the direction of Enswood.
Oh, bad.
No. Yo.
And seeing that, Claude
Okay, he's
picks
old.
up pace, as well as the other carts, and off you race. As you come around the corner, the smoke starts to thicken even more. You're starting to get smells of burning wood. You hear screeches of the animals.
Fresh. Okay.
And you see the dim flame is alit.
Bummer.
Liam.
That's what
I knew it.
Liam. That was the perfect.
No, he's at the top, hanging out at the top, just shouting like Rapunzel.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Liam.
So the tower is lit. It appears that the barn is on fire, and you don't know what else is. As you approach, you see a small gambit of goblins and other creatures that you have not seen in the lakes before. And that is where we'll
I was
stop.
like, I'm not even saying anything. I know you're gonna stop it right there.
Oh my word.
As long as you don't say you see a small figure
I didn't even,
with a
I didn't
dead
even
dog
think about
beside
that, actually.
it.
When we left, Did the Guardian say, because we took all the Guardians with us, did they say anything about, like, who is
Their kids
defending
would
town?
I mean,
Yeah, their kids have been semi-trained, but
Right.
for the
Like
most
the-
part, they have not had a lot of problems at the time.
No, you're right.
Hatton and Liam and Faye and Ari.
Leah.
So there we are. We will
Devious little
call it there for the night.
It's like,
Gazmac's gonna run past all the goblins and be like, "Where's Leah?" I knew it was you.
It's always been you.
No, if anything, I'm gonna run and try and save the horses.
So yeah, we'll call it there. If you guys want to join us in about 10 minutes, we will be back, and we will discuss kind of what happened this episode, but more so just to catch up with everyone. So we'll be back in about 10.